What is going on? Today we got a new token out, the No Mask token, the No Mask project out, and I have the developer on the line in the hot seat. His name is Joseph, and we're going to be asking him questions whether or not, trying to figure out whether or not this is a project that we want to sink our hard-earned money into. If you're new to this channel, my name is Aaron. I'm on a journey to one Bitcoin. I am a brand new crypto investor and I'm exploring the world of cryptocurrency. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what's going on because I got a little lizard brain in here. All right. And I'm trying to figure things out. And I call it the Wild West. All right. And so if you want to follow me along in my journey through the Wild West, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below, hit the notification bell for any new timely information or videos that come out. And of course, if you're feeling like a generous person during this video, a lot of people don't hit that like button, but I'm going to ask for you a favor to hit that like button today. Now, as I'm exploring the crypto universe, right? It's the Wild West. I hear about scammers and rug pulls and scary, things that I don't want to get involved in, but I also see a ton of opportunity. But it's kind of hard for me to figure out in this little lizard brain who I can trust, what projects can I trust. And so just a little bit of backstory about what I'm doing here. I've trusted into certain YouTubers, but I didn't know that they were getting paid to promote particular coins that I sunk my money into. And when I did, I ended up losing a ton of money. Anyway, as my YouTube platform grew, my subscriber count grew, these other developers came to me asking to promote their coin. And I said, no, I don't want to do that. But I found out that the developers weren't even happy with the YouTubers that were promoting their coin. And so what ended up happening is the developers weren't happy. I wasn't happy as a viewer. And the only one who was happy was the YouTuber who made a little money. Now, here's my strategy. I bring on coin developers, token developers onto my YouTube channel, and I talk to them and I grill them. This is not a promotion. This is a grilling interview, hot seat. And you're gonna see, right? Like you could see all the other interviews. I'm challenging them and I'm forcing them to stand on their own project, and they're willing to say, hey, you know what? I'm willing to put my face on this project. I'm someone you could trust, and this is a project that you can believe and trust in. And so this is a win-win scenario. The developer makes a defense on their token and promotes it. I get a little compensation, and I get removed as a biased third party. And third, you get the best research that you could possibly, straight from the horse's mouth. Okay. And so you and I are cowboys in this Wild West, and we're just trying to find people to trust in. Now, there's a lot of these coin developers that don't want to show their face, but not this guy. Crypto Ninja, aka Joseph, aka the developer of No Mask. I want to welcome you to the interview. What's going on? You are in the hot seat.
Hey, how's it going, man? Good morning. How
Good
are you?
morning, good night, good afternoon. It is, this is what's amazing about crypto is that we could connect over the online.
Yeah.
Like you're in Thailand, I'm in the United States, and it's just amazing. I think it's the spirit of crypto to just like bring together like the world in ways that we were never brought together before.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure,
so
man.
Joseph, you not only are a coin token developer, you actually have a YouTube channel. So I just want to take this time to plug your YouTube channel, Crypto
Sure.
Ninja.
Yeah, Crypto Ninja, over 10,000 subscribers and growing. So yeah, check it out. Provide a lot of value in like tutorials and like coin reviews and whatnot, and a lot of people are subscribed. So it's cool.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I love interviewing a fellow YouTuber. This is going to be a great interview. So, Joseph, let me ask you, before we get into No Mask, I need to know the person behind the token. I need to know the person, the dev
Right.
behind this project. So maybe give me a little bit of background of who you are, how you
Sure.
came up, and your
Yeah.
basic origin story.
Yeah, so basically, let's go back to like 2009, and I was just like, I was cooking in a restaurant. I was working really hard in the kitchen. I had like three jobs. I wasn't making a lot of money. I've always been a hard worker, but I was working for somebody else, and I hit like a breaking point because I was getting harassed at my job, and it was just very stressful, very annoying, and I hit a breaking point, and I posted it out on Craigslist for a personal chef, and I said, you know what? I don't want to be a line cook. I want to be a personal chef. So I put the ad on Craigslist. These millionaire guys called me, and it turned out they were millionaire marketers. And I cooked for the guy like a couple times, and the guy just fell in love with my food. He was from Brooklyn. He had a super hot Italian wife with like a Ferrari and all this stuff. And I was like, I thought he was a drug dealer. I was like, this guy's a drug dealer. How does he have so much money and everything? He's not even 30 years old. And he's like, yeah, I'm an internet marketer. And I was like, well, what the hell does that mean? I don't even know what that, I didn't even know what it meant. So I started working for him. I worked for him for 2 years, and I learned so much. I learned all the ropes. I learned how to do websites, and I learned how to do websites, SEO, PPC, paid ads. I learned it all. So in 2011, I stopped working for those guys. I worked for them for 2 years, and then at that point, I started doing like SEO and website creating, and I just started doing stuff on my own, and I started making like a lot of money. I was making like five-figure months, and I was going way up and then down. And
Amazing.
it was so cool, and I was like, wow, I'm getting rich just like those guys. And then in 2015, I came across Bitcoin, and this is a long time ago for most people that are just getting into the space. And I was picking up Bitcoin at like 250 freaking dollars a coin. And then I put my Bitcoin into like some scam Ponzi thing. And a lot of people when they come into cryptocurrency, it's like paying your dues. Like people get scammed, you know what I mean? But thing is like most people, they're gonna get scammed, and then they don't use proper risk money management. So what they'll do is they'll see a coin or something, and they think, oh, this is the best one or everything. They put all their money into it, and then what do they have left? They're broke, and then they're like, oh, crypto, this is a scam. And but if they would have just put a little bit in there, and then they lost that little money, they're going to brush themselves off, and they still have money left over, and they say, okay, I learned something from this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened to me, and I just got a bad taste in my mouth when I first started. And I didn't do crypto for a couple years. Took a break, and then I got back into it like in 2017, like full on right before the bull run. And me and my students and VIPs, we all made a ton of money, and I sold like the second day, like when it peaked up. I looked at my portfolio, and I'm like, I'm rich. The next day, it had dipped down a little. I sold everything. And a lot of people held through that entire bear market of 2018, and their portfolio just went ding, 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 ding.
Oh
So,
man. Oh, so
yeah.
you made a killing on that 2017 bear
Yeah,
market
I
or
did.
bull
I
run.
did really good on that run, man. Yeah,
Awesome.
but
Congratulations. Good for
2018 was
you.
2018 was rough. Like, I mean, I had enough money to sustain myself, but I was just chasing that euphoria of that crazy pump of how. and
Sure.
and that's happening right now in this current crypto run. There's coins that are doing 1,000x plus. I mean, some of the coins that I called on my YouTube channel, they did 100x plus, 1,000x plus. I called VRX, I called FAG, I've called a lot of these coins on my channel. You can look at my history and not lie to kick
Uh-huh.
it. So
That's
yeah,
that's awesome. I want to aspire to be like a trader like you. Honestly, I'm just starting. I'm just
it's
brand new.
yeah, it's a lot of work, but I mean, like I said, you get into these coins, these projects very early, and if you look at all my video history, it was like either pre-sale or like when the coin was under a million market cap. So that's what you got to do. So get
Good
in on
tip.
the right coins, and yeah, it's amazing. The
Good
game.
tip. Good tip.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Plus, yeah.
let's talk about how you came to No Mask, the No Mask project here.
Okay,
What
sure.
is No Mask about?
Basically, it's just like a community-driven coin, uh, and I just I was in my Telegram group one day, and I just started talking to my members, and I was like, oh man, I should create this coin. I was like, no mask, because I hate wearing masks. And the coin was like to wake people up about the whole everything that's going on in the planet about the masks and everything, and just to help people just to have like a better life, and just to get through this, because it's very hard for most people. It's not like a politically driven coin or anything. I just wanted to like kind of motivate people and keep them more positive about this whole thing that's going on, and just help people make money in the process. So,
Gotcha. So
yeah,
you say it's not a politically driven thing, but I
yeah,
mean, initially it kind of sounds like it, right? I mean, like
right, a little bit.
no mask. So like, tell me. So I want to know, like, what are your thoughts on this whole thing? Because,
Yeah,
and I only want to know, and you could be as as frugal with your answer or
right,
whatever, and it's up to you. But I
right,
want to know because it's not for everyone, but it is for some
right,
people. So I want
right.
to know, like, I want to try to get to those people.
Yeah,
What's the heart behind this thing?
I just I think there's like an awakening going on like in the world. Like I want to awaken people. I want people to think differently about this. I don't want people just to like, watch the news and be brainwashed or television and just think one way. Like so many people right now are thinking all same, they're all thinking the same, and I don't want people to think like that. I want people to use their mind and really dig deep into this whole everything that's going on in the world, and don't ever take anything at face value. And a lot of people take everything at face value. It's
Mm,
not really saying like you're on our side or this side. I just want people to think about what's going on, and that's all. And just over time when people start realizing what's going on, they're gonna think differently, and they're not gonna think like everyone, and maybe they're gonna share what they think with their friends because right now they're saying like social distancing, right? So they don't
Uh-huh.
want anyone to talk. They're just like social distance, wear a mask. So what does that do? That keeps people from talking to one another, and that's not cool. That's very antisocial, I think, and I
Yeah.
don't know. It's just I want people to be talking and be happy to be around humans because it seems like the mask thing is keeping people like anti-human, and I want people to be more like humanized and
Mhm.
like smiling at each other and talking and stuff. And with the mask on, it's really hard to do that. You can't really express any emotion. So.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's hard to even order at restaurants with a mask on.
They can't hear you either. They're like, like,
No, yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult. Well, I do think, I think the name embodies like the spirit of the coin, and
yeah,
especially the community. You know what I mean? Like, I mean,
right,
you're gonna definitely attract a certain type of community. You want a particular type of community that comes here,
right,
or that is gonna buy into this coin.
yeah.
And so where do you want to take this community? How do you want to build it? Where do you want to go with No Mask?
Well, I wanna grow it up like a lot higher. Just keep growing it over time,
Uh-huh.
of course. And I want to put it on the map. I mean, I want to get it on CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap. I mean, I want to do like some NFTs, some really cool NFTs, and
Hmm.
I really want to like make it explode. I don't want just to be like some coin and then just we tried and then just give up.
Sure.
I just want to keep like if you look on our roadmap. I don't know if you're on our website, but we have a bunch of things on our roadmap that we put out there.
Yeah, I'll link the descriptions down below. But like, what's one of the biggest things that you see on your roadmap that you're excited about?
The biggest thing I would say is the is just getting like on the main websites and just increasing the awareness. Like CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, and then the
Uh-huh.
NFTs. Because I never done any of the NFT stuff really, but I think it's pretty cool. We could have like some unique stuff for collectibles and whatnot.
Yeah. So so you said you have a background in marketing.
Yeah.
How do you from cook to marketing, which I think is phenomenal, right? I went
Right.
from a telemarketer to marketing to like youth
Yeah.
director to
Oh,
marketing.
that's right. Easier.
So
Yeah.
so how do you intend to market this thing? How do you intend to grow the community? What are your plans to grow this community?
Well, a lot of the coins, like I see in a lot of the coins that they don't have like budget or funds for the coin. Is what they'll do is they'll just tell everyone in the group. They'll be like, "Hey, shill our coin." Just most people in general are lazy. You're not going to do something for free. You know what I mean? Like if
Yeah,
you say,
yeah,
"Hey, go do
yeah.
all this work for us and make our coin go to the moon," like I'm not relying on others. I mean, the team that I'm working with, they're some of the people that are my VIPs, and some of these guys they have millions of dollars. They're millionaires. So it's not like a bunch of
Mhm.
wannabe rich people that created this coin or work on this coin and we're like, we don't have any money, let's put it on the community. Like we actually have a marketing budget and we have funds to push into like we're gonna do like YouTube, we're gonna do like some TikTok and some Twitter and just different stuff. We're gonna do a lot of testing because I know that's what marketing is all about. Like
Yeah.
you gotta test and tweak and some things are gonna work, some things aren't, and we're just starting our marketing. Like we really haven't done any marketing. We had like one YouTube video, some guy, but I think what happened is that video got launched right at the beginning of the Memorial Day weekend in America, and everyone's getting drunk and partying, and not a lot of people are on their computers right now. So
Yeah.
it didn't really do anything. And it was like
Yeah.
it is what it is. But I mean, that was just like our first
Yeah.
video. We're not gonna stop marketing. So
Gotcha. Got it.
yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was curious because as a marketer myself, I'm curious always to see like, hey, what are you diving into influencer marketing? Are you paying like these guys to shill things? Are
Yeah.
you like I'm interested like what is your game plan? What's your actual game plan for getting out there?
Well, the game plan is just to do as much marketing as possible from as many different types as possible.
Mm,
But it seems like what a lot of these people are doing, like on any coins, is they're doing TikTok,
yeah.
YouTube, Telegram, Twitter. Those seem to be the most. I mean, I think maybe some have done like a commercial or something. I don't know. I haven't really seen that, but
Yeah.
we're just basically sticking to like the main stuff that I've seen in crypto and a lot of these projects that have been successful have used. So that's
Have
kind of our
you
game plan, and we just want it to be like continual. Like we want to do something like every day, every few days, because we don't want to like we want the momentum to keep going up. We don't want just people going, hey, what's going on? There's no new people, or like yeah,
yeah.
just kind of
So Yeah. So how big is your team then? Like, do you have a team
Uh,
behind you with this?
yeah. It's me and four others, so it's a team of five. So
Gotcha.
it's pretty
Dude,
healthy
that's
size. Not too big. I didn't want like a crazy huge team. I think 5 people is enough, you know.
yeah. How do you
So
know each other? Do you guys know each other in real life, or did you
uh,
meet online?
these guys that I met in my VIP group, I have like a paid group, and for my YouTube, like subscribers that want to pay me and get like my coin calls early or just get more crypto education. I
Hmm.
really don't push the course. You know, a lot of people they say, "Oh, you make money on your course." I really don't make a lot of money on my courses. You know, I don't even really haven't even been putting links in my videos or talking about it lately. Uh,
You have a
but
crypto course?
yeah, it's like called a 100x crypto blueprint. It just teaches people how to 100x plus their crypto and like how to trade and everything. And I mean, it's cool, but I just haven't really been pushing it lately because I like my community right now. It's just over 100 members, over 100 paid members, and it's much easier to manage like a smaller group. Plus, with my coin launch and everything going on,
Right,
I mean, it's
right.
still open. I'm not like, hey guys, buy my course. But yeah, so I met those guys in my training, and like one of the guys, he made over $1 million with my calls and stuff. So um,
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah, he definitely has marketing budget. So
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and so he's involved in the coin then too.
yeah, he's helping us with the marketing and stuff. So
Oh, sweet,
yeah.
sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah, man, that sounds amazing. So, what's like, what spurred you? Like, was it just like you were so frustrated with how you were seeing people believe, or kind of how you say brainwashed? Were you
Right.
just so
Yeah.
frustrated that you just decided to make a token? Like you combined your love for crypto and you said you
Right.
probably had an idea of like I'm gonna start a token, I'm gonna
Yeah.
start a coin, and I'm just gonna
Yeah.
name it this because I'm so frustrated with it. Is that kind of like how it
Exactly.
started?
Yeah. And it's like I've always been a creator. Like they're like, what do you do? And I'm like, I'm a creator. You know, like I've
Yeah,
always been a creator. Like either cooking, playing guitar, playing music, creating YouTube videos, and now creating a crypto coin. You know, I
yeah,
figured why not? Because a lot of people in life they're like, oh, I'm scared, I'm gonna fail, or it might not work, and but you have to take the chance, you have to take the
sure.
risk, and you just have to keep pushing along and just constantly creating. Like every day, we're creating a
Yeah,
YouTube interview, we're creating videos, all kinds of stuff, and we want to do merchandise too. I want to create like some really cool shirts. I have so many ideas for really cool merchandise, and I'm sure many people would love it. It's not about making tons of money. It's just like when you wear that shirt and people see it, you're gonna start up a conversation. Oh, that's a cool shirt. Yeah, it's no mask
yeah.
coin. I don't know. I think it's a really cool idea.
Yeah, absolutely. There's something where like you create something out of like nothing, right? Ex
Yeah,
nihilo, right? You just create something
yeah,
that did not exist, and
right.
now it exists, and now you've given it to like the world, and like other
Yeah,
people value it.
yeah. People like it in the group. I mean, everyone they like the idea. So
So, so let me ask you something. So you're a YouTube crypto um, YouTuber. You
yeah,
obviously know a lot about cryptocurrency. Where do you see cryptocurrency going in the future? Like what? I mean, like if someone can make a no mask token
yeah,
to bring together people who, I mean, it touches on like a geopolitical scale, right? Like you're touching on that. You're not
right,
probably being overtly about it, but I'm sure that your community will be overtly about it. So
right.
where do you think that cryptocurrency fits into the geopolitics of tomorrow? That's probably like a high level question, but like
Yeah.
I'm asking as someone who I think is thinking that way.
I mean, as far as like you talking like with the regulation coming and stuff, or like what do you mean?
Yeah, I'm thinking about public sentiment and regulation, honestly, because
I
if
think
if you could create a community around a coin that is now a finance,
Yeah,
right?
I don't really know much to say about the whole regulation thing because the thing is with that, it's like the authorities and the governments, they keep threatening us. They're just like, we're gonna regulate, and like they've been saying that over and over and over, and it's kind of hard to say like where it's gonna go. I mean, nobody really knows at the end of the day. I don't have like a crystal ball. I mean, I'm a crypto ninja, not a wizard, but I don't know. It just seems like they keep like threatening regulation. That they've been saying
Yeah,
it for a long time, been in the crypto space for a long time, and you see recently with like the China FUD with how they're saying, oh, China's banning it again, and that makes it crash. And again, but they've been, if you look at the history of crypto, they've been saying China FUD and regulation for years, and that really
yeah,
affects the markets. It really, but I think what's going on with the market, I mean, I think it's true. I think the Wall Street guys, which we don't really want the Wall Street guys in, but they have all the money, they have all the unlimited money. And I think this recent crash with Bitcoin, they shoved it down so that the Wall Street guys can scoop it in more, and then it'll go back up. But I think
Yeah.
that's
So, you think it's like a conspiracy type of thing where everyone dropped it down? I
possibly.
happen to. I think I believe it. I think I agree with it.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a thought. I don't think like retail just shoved it all down because they got scared. I think there's obviously bigger whales and manipulated players that shoved it down because that's a lot of
yeah,
money.
a lot of other YouTubers I follow, like Lark Davis and
Yeah.
some of these other guys, they're all kind of saying the similar things. Ivan on Tech, they're all kind of saying the same thing, and I happen to believe those guys.
Yeah, and you know what's funny is I don't even sit around and watch YouTube videos all day and like watch other YouTubers and like analyze
Really?
them. I'm too busy with like my own life and having fun,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. So real quick, like, what do you do for fun then? Like, where you?
Well, I just picked up a guitar. I hadn't played for years. I mean, I played electric guitar when I was little, but I just got back into it. I thought it would be cool, you know. And then I have a
Yeah.
motorcycle too. I have a sport bike, a Yamaha. Yeah, and
Oh, that's awesome.
I never thought I was gonna have a motorcycle in my life. I mean, I've always been like a mountain biker, but last year when the pandemic thing started, they were saying like lockdown and everything, and it just seemed like they don't want you to have any fun, you know. And
Hmm.
I'm about having an adventure in my life and fun, and I want to do something that's fun. And it's really cool hopping on the motorcycle. It's a really good way to clear your mind and just enjoy all the beautiful scenery in Thailand. All the roads
So
here are real open. It's not a lot of traffic or anything.
that sounds awesome. That
Yeah.
sounds awesome. So how many hours do you work on this project then?
Uh,
Like a week?
I work off. I mean, I work a lot. I work off and on, off and on. I mean, because like I'm pretty much alone. I don't have like a family right now, so I'm putting a lot of hours. You know, like
Yeah.
off and on. Like I would say like 12 hours a day, off and on though. Like I'm not staring at my computer all day. Like I'll do something and then I'll come back and
Yeah.
yeah.
Gotcha.
So
So if I could paint for you, or if you could paint for me
yeah.
and any other, potential investor into No
Yeah.
Mask, like, what kind of future scenario, perfect future scenario, would you paint for the community of No Mask? How would it look like? What is your like ideal, picture perfect scenario for No Mask?
Picture perfect scenario for no mask would be to have like thousands upon thousands of holders, happy holders, and just like everyone that has been involved with the project had made money. Because obviously it's not just holding a coin. Like everyone's in this space to make money. They don't want to just hold coins.
Yeah.
So yeah, everyone to make money, and then just like to be like very positive and like not like toxic. I just see a lot of these Telegram groups. They're real toxic, and they're just talking crap. And we have like 5 admins in there to help clean up like a lot of the negativity. So we try to keep everything positive. I mean, I know everything can't be 100% positive, but that's the main thing. It's like thousands upon thousands of holders, like 200,000 plus holders or whatever, and then like everyone has made some profits, and every time somebody does a transaction on No Mask, 5% goes back to the holders. So they're
Okay.
actually earning passive crypto, and I'm really big on passive crypto. If you look at my channel, I do a lot of videos like on how to earn passive cryptocurrency, and this is
Hmm.
a way to earn passive cryptocurrency just by holding the coin. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's cool. Help people have like a different income stream because not everybody has passive income or they don't understand what it is or whatever.
Hmm.
So it's just adding
Hmm.
value to people's lives at the end of the day. I think
Yeah. I
yeah.
gotcha. So if you were to, so there's just a whole host of coins out there, tokens.
Yeah.
There's thousands of projects that I can't
Right.
even like
Yeah, there's too
wrap
many.
my brain around sometimes. I've got a little lizard brain, okay? So I have to
Right.
like
There's too many.
you know sift through all of this. Why should I invest in No Mask as opposed to any other of these tokens or projects?
You should invest in it because me and the team behind the coin, we're solid, we're honest, and it's not like one of these coins that just they call it like space whatever or dog this. I mean, if you look at the market right now, there's probably like 1,000 dog coins, 1,000 space coins, and I mean they're
So
all copying
many.
each other. Our coin didn't want to copy anybody. We wanted to be different and unique with the name and everything. And I think
Hmm.
it's branched away from all these copycat coins. We're trying to do something different with all the coins and stuff. Because
Yeah, I
I don't
I
want to.
wonder why do you think that is? Why is there so many dog emu coins. I looked at.
I think the reason that there's so many of these dog space Inu coins is most people that are doing these coins, they're not super highly creative and they're just copying other people. They said, well, if he's successful, I can copy it and do exactly. But I don't want to copy exactly. I want to have like my own name, my own brand, and have like some really cool stuff that just people like when they see it, they go, oh wow, this is really cool. Like, they're like, is this dog coin number 1,000 dog? Like, I don't want to be like that, So
Yeah.
yeah.
Safe Elon, safe dog, dog
Safe,
Inu.
safe coin, safe moon, safe dog, whatever. They just put the word safe on it. Like they think that just by using the words is going to make their project like highly legitimate or something. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yes, yeah. It's just fascinating. Like, I don't know what has come over like this the crypto retail market to where
Gold
like
rush.
meme coins are so robust with like these copycats. You know what I mean? Like
The
it doesn't make
crypto.
sense to me.
It's like a crypto gold rush. That's what it is.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I have to refer to it as that. Like this is the Wild
Right.
West, and heck, this is
Yeah.
the gold rush, and there's a lot of fool's gold out there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? There's a ton of fool's gold out there.
Yeah.
But it seems like to me that these meme coins they all surround some kind of theme or community, right? So
Yeah.
like, and I want to keep harping on this because I think this is super important. Is because if who would you so like I just interviewed someone who loves Dragon Ball Z,
Yeah.
and he was diagnosed with MS. I'm not going to mention another coin on your video,
Right.
but
Right.
basically, he will attract people who love also Dragon Ball Z.
Right.
And so I would assume that no mask, the no mask token will attract the no mask community, people who
Right.
do not want to wear masks.
It's a huge community.
I would assume so, right? I would assume so. And I think that's different in different parts of the world. Am I correct? I mean, you're in another part of the world. I'm in the United States right now, and we're super
Yeah.
divided right now.
Right.
Do you see that growing into like a global community? Like, how do you think it's going to grow globally?
I think it'll grow globally. It's just every country is different, like in Southeast Asia, the masks has always been part of their culture, so it's kind of those communities are a little bit harder
Oh,
to tap
interesting.
into. Yeah, they're a little bit harder to tap into because it's just kind of ingrained in their DNA. Like they hear like the government or whatever, they listen. Certain countries really listen to the government, and they say, "Oh, you got to wear the mask. We don't want to spread." And oh, okay, and they're so used to it, But other countries, I think, are really pissed off right now. Like if you look at the UK, they're having crazy protests, millions and millions of people walking outside with no masks, and I mean, you don't see that in Thailand. So I mean, every country is totally different, And
Yeah.
I think I need to target like UK people. I think they would love my coin if they knew about
Yeah,
it.
so now I'm like learning about the community now. Like you're
Yeah.
probably not going to have a lot of Southeast Asian influence in the community because it's already been part of their lifestyle to wear
Right,
masks.
right. So they
But
don't
going
really
into like a
understand
more
it. Yeah, they don't really understand it. Like, yeah.
but going into a Western community or Western societies
Oh,
like that.
like Canada, it would be perfect. I mean, because they're like super locked down. You can't, you know what I mean? Like they're worse than Thailand, I think, right now. They're really bad.
Really?
It's
Oh, I had
really
no
rough
idea.
there. Really rough
Jeez,
there. Yeah, my friends
jeez
from
Louise.
Canada, he's in Thailand right now. He's an older guy, and I said, "Are you going back?" He's like, "Hell no." He's like, "I love it here," and he can't go back. He don't want to go back because he
Uh,
couldn't make it on retirement there. It's so expensive to live in Canada, on a
oh
retirement
yeah.
pension. He could not do very
Is
well.
that why you moved to Thailand? Actually, it's like
I just I moved here because I'm from San Diego, and San Diego's crazy expensive.
I'm from San Diego.
Really? Are
Yeah,
you
that's it. It's
serious?
Poway.
Really? Shit, I'm from. Why is my thing coming on Siri? I'm
Oh,
from
because I said,
I'm from Mission Valley, so I know where Poway's at. Yeah.
yeah, I know Mission Valley for sure.
It's just so expensive, though. I'm like, even if you make a lot of money, it's like you're just throwing it all out, And I'm like, I didn't like that. So I don't know. I always had a dream to go to Thailand from the movie The Beach a long time ago, and then I saw that movie and I was like, oh, I want to go there someday. And it was like either Costa Rica or Thailand. And I was more turned on to Thailand because I heard in Costa Rica they just love to break in and steal your stuff. Like they're really big on stealing things, and I've heard a lot of crazy stories. And yeah, so like I just plus the food. Like I mean, I can say this because I'm a chef, but like I heard the food in Costa Rica totally sucks. It's like very bland and nothing going on. But like
Uh-huh.
in Thailand, you have amazing flavors and spices, and it's like, oh, so good. So that was another thing. It was like the food and like the safety and the people, everything. I wanted to be in Thailand. It's better.
Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I was just wondering if it was related to the mask thing. but I
No,
don't think so.
no, because
Yeah.
this was like in 2015. There was no mask.
Oh.
I didn't wear any masks until 2020, and like the first time I wore it in Bangkok, because you have to, like on the subway or whatever, and the MRT, you got those stairs that you go down,
Hmm.
and Bangkok's an extremely hot city. It's the hottest city in the world. And what I noticed is I couldn't breathe. When I put that mask on my face, I had trouble breathing and I felt dizzy. Like you already feel dizzy from the heat, but throw a mask on and the pollution and everything, and you're walking around because you have to. I couldn't breathe, so I had to get out of the city and take off the mask. And the only time I ever wear a mask is if I go into like a 7-Eleven because I don't want to start a fight or cause problem. So,
Sure.
but when I'm outside, I never wear a mask. I mean, you're supposed to. They said there's a
Yeah.
law, you're gonna get a fine. I don't care. I'll take a chance. I go by the cops in Thailand. They're not pulling me over or saying anything. But yeah, I like to breathe outside because I live in nature. I like to breathe in the fresh air and stuff. So
Sure.
I
Sure. Sure.
rarely wear a mask.
It
Yeah.
seems like you're really against masks.
Yeah, I hate them. I hate them. I call them face diapers. Like they're like face diapers. They're so germ infested and they're nasty. But I mean,
I,
not everyone's gonna agree with me. Some people are gonna say
and
I double mask, but I think the people that are double mask are like double moron or whatever.
yeah, look, and that's fine. Look, I'm totally fine with you, like making a stance for it, because you know what? You're going to draw the community you want to draw. You don't want to
Right.
deal with people that who don't think like you, especially in this kind of
Right.
thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then you're dealing with all those mods and the admins, and you
Uh,
just be doing that all the time.
right.
So yeah, you do want to be yourself, and I'm
Yeah.
totally for that. So I mean, for sure, I'm
Yeah,
totally for
because
it.
there's so much censorship, like on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Um, there's no censorship on Telegram. There's no censorship like on BitChute. BitChute is an alternative like video sharing platform where you can say whatever you want and you don't get in trouble and you don't get banned.
Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, yeah. If
BitChute.
you do it on YouTube, your channel's gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah. So we're just talking about masks. It's no big deal. But I mean, if you start talking
Yeah, I
about
hope I
other
don't
things,
get
you're gone.
demonetized or something.
No, I don't. I don't think so. You should be fine.
Dude, we're good. We're rolling with this video, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if I get it flagged, I'm gonna let you know or something. I don't
No,
know.
you'll be good. We're not going that down the rabbit hole. We're just scratching the
Good deal.
surface.
Good deal. Look, I want to keep it on crypto, man. I want to keep
Yeah,
it
yeah,
on
for sure.
crypto, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Crypto, yeah.
So like help me to understand here, man. So I'm having a hard time kind of sifting through all of these like meme coins, and you already said like, hey, we believe in the
Right.
team, believe in the token. We're working hard. We have experience and all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
I totally get that. But what what can I do, as someone? So say someone was like you, right? They get
Yeah.
fed up, or they love something so much, or they feel so passionate about something,
Yeah.
that we start a token. What are the
Yeah.
first steps to even starting a token? I don't even. What are the
The
first?
first the first step was you mean like as far as creating it or
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
okay,
As a,
yeah,
as a creator to a creator.
yeah, the first step was to create the coin. Now, I'm not like a coin a coder or anything. So like I used like a tool, to
Oh, okay. I
create
thought.
the
Okay,
coin.
okay.
Yeah, but I mean, you can put in like the different commands, like the 5% that goes to the LP. Each trade, 5% goes to LP that helps build the LP. What the LP is the liquidity for that particular crypto coin, and basically what that means is the higher the liquidity that you have, the more people can get in and out of the coin with like a large amount of money. So like,
Hmm.
say you had like $10,000 of no mask, and there's a lot of liquidity, like millions of liquidity. Right now we're at like over 100,000. You know, but the higher it
Awesome.
goes, it's easier to get in and out of the market without price impact, and it's just really good. I mean, it helps build up the foundation of the coin as far as the trading goes. And I
Hmm.
created the
Hmm.
coin to where that 5% helps build up the liquidity, and then the other 5% goes back to the holders, so they're getting passive income. So that was how I started doing the creation for the coin, and then I ownership renounced the coin to where I can't go in and like change the code and like tweak it or mint more coins and then dump, because a lot of developers will have like a mint option where they can just mint more coins. And then I had to lock the LP. I locked the liquidity for 6 months on Unicrypt. All the links are on my website. You can see that. And then I took like over half of the supply because we have like 1,000 trillion coins, but I took over half of that supply from the dev wallet that I had all the coins to. And a lot of people are like, the dev, he's going to dump on us. He has half the supply. I sent all those coins to a dead wallet. If you look on on the addresses. It's going to a
Mhm.
dead wallet, so those coins can never be used. That's going to help. And then we had to create a website. I hired a guy. Well, the guy on the team did that, and then we got the website up, and then we just the Telegram. I just did a price bot for like a lot of people want the price, or like the buy and the sells. So I did a price bot, and we just
What's a price spot?
a
What's
price bot. It's just like some guy in Telegram. He just I paid him a little money, and then he just asked for like my coin name and the website and the contract address, and then it just every time someone buys and sells on PancakeSwap, it shoots it over to my bot, and it says like bought, sold, and like people can see all the different orders. I don't know.
Oh, cool.
A lot of people like seeing that, like for coin,
Hmm.
like. I didn't want to put it in the main Telegram because I didn't want to like spam it with like all the price buy and sell. It'd be kind of
Yeah,
annoying. So I just put like a separate channel.
yeah,
And then, I mean, that's pretty much it for his creating. And then now it's just like the creating stuff. Now we're just like creating content and doing marketing.
yeah.
And I created a Twitter. I'm doing a giveaway right now. That's going on for, I think, like another 24 hours. I'm giving away like $600 in crypto just to help people get more awareness of the coin.
Oh, shoot.
And there's not that many people on the or the Twitter. I think it's only like 100 people because
Hmm.
the thing is with this coin, it's so new that not a lot of people know about it. That's what it is, and I think that's
Yeah,
what it boils down to in any coin. You could have the most amazing coin, that's going to help people earn passive cryptocurrency and all that good stuff. But if you don't
yeah.
have awareness, they're not going to find it. Just like having a nice restaurant with the best food in the world, and if you don't have the marketing or the awareness, no one's going to come eat at your restaurant. So
Agreed.
we're
Agreed.
just, yeah,
So something I really like about you, Joseph, is that you're willing to be like your total self. Like you're not
yeah,
willing to like you're willing to be transparent. You're not willing to kind of
yeah,
like pander or hide anything. That's the
right,
kind of vibe I'm getting from you. So
yeah,
so sometimes these meme coins have anonymous developers. They don't
right,
want to show their face for whatever reason or
right.
for whatever reason. Why do you what do you think about that? What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I think people that do that, they could be just wanting to be anonymous, or they could be shady. I mean, it could really go both ways. I mean, some people they are into crypto for anonymity, but thing is like, I come onto my channel, I'm the crypto ninja, and if you look at my intro video, it shows my face already. So
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, that was already done. So I'm like, hey guys, I created my coin. I didn't want to lie to kick it and say like, yeah, this guy created this coin. Like, I wanted to stand behind it. In my community, I wanted everyone to know. I didn't want to be like, yeah, I have this NMASK coin and I'm not part of it, or I'm part of it, but I don't. I wanted to be 100% transparent. Like, I was like, I'm gonna
yeah.
stand behind the coin, and here I am, and like, I don't know. It just because I've already been doxxed a long time ago for over a year or whatever. So it's like, who
Yeah.
cares?
What is doxed again?
Docs just means like they know your identity. They
Oh,
just
okay,
like
gotcha.
docs just means we know who you are. Like they know
Cool.
your name and stuff, whatever, or your
And I
face.
think that's super. I think that's super healthy. I think that's super good for someone who wants to invest in a coin
Yeah.
to know who you are. And you obviously love that, and you don't
Yeah,
mind
it
it.
doesn't
And
bother me. It's like because I've been putting myself out there on the internet for over a decade. So it's
yeah, for a
like,
very long time. Yeah.
yeah, it's like I'm gonna start hiding all of a sudden.
Cool,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna wind this thing down.
Okay.
If you watch this far, and you're a fellow cowboy like me, just hey, we gotta find people who are transparent with themselves and who's people we could trust in. And we have Joseph here, and he's standing on his project on No Mask, and he's saying like, hey, this is what I'm about. This is what this community is about. Hey, is this something that you'd be interested in? And so that's for you to tell, right? You do your own research. I'm connecting you two right together. So don't sue me. I'm not giving any kind of advice or anything. I'm just a cowboy, right? I'm not a financial advisor, none of that kind of stuff. So if you want to follow along with me on my journey to 1 Bitcoin, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. I wish I got it like Joseph did at like 200 bucks. I'm not. I'm striving for like $40,000 Bitcoin right now. It's crazy. So if you want to follow along with me on my journey, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. Of course, if you're feeling generous today, give me a like button on this video. That would be grateful. Also, follow Crypto Ninja Joseph on his channel. Go ahead and I'll put the links in the description. Of course, I want us to all kind of like learn from each other and grow a community of trusted individuals who love crypto and who just trust each other and not to rug pull or whatever each other as well. Also, the links, of course, to No Mask in the description. So, Joseph, one last question here.
Sure.
Is there anything else that we haven't touched on for the No Mask token that you would still like to tell us about?
Um, let me check the roadmap really fast. I just want to see
Hmm.
something really fast here.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that no stone has been left unturned,
Oh,
especially when talking
oh
about your
yeah.
new project.
Oh yeah, we're working on once we get this thing going enough. I already told you guys we're working on the CoinGecko, the CoinMarketCap, the Delta, the Blockfolio, so they can track it, and then obviously exchange listings too. Like people are like, when exchange? Like we're definitely going to be working on that too. Like that's definitely on the roadmap. Like I just don't want to be on Pancake Swap. I want to get on as many exchanges because that'll bring more people and more volume and all that good stuff. So
Awesome, awesome. So we're looking forward to changes in in the near future here
yeah,
and listings.
for sure.
Fantastic. Joseph, thank you so much for being in the hot seat, man. Thank you so much for joining me on this interview.
Sure.
We hope to drive some people over to No Mask and to check you guys out.
Okay, cool. Thanks a lot, man.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching on this video. Give us again, hit all the likes and the subscribe and all that kind of stuff, and we'll talk to you guys on the moon. Little lizard brains, right? We got to figure this out, guys, together. See you guys.